What's up, guys? Welcome back. Got another project here in the driveway. We're working on the 3/4 ton again. Specifically, we're going to be working on the rear suspension. I've owned this truck for about a year and a half now, and this was one of the first projects that I wanted to do. In fact, I bought U-bolts for this project within a month after I bought the truck. Finally got the time to do this. I finally got motivated to do this because to me it sounded like kind of a crappy job, but it really wasn't that bad because I've already finished the other side. So let me show you what we're doing. So this is the suspension as I bought the truck. I have not messed with this. The only thing I've done back here is the brakes and wheel bearings on both sides. I did make a video of that. From what you can see, obviously we have some aftermarket bolt-on overload springs. Here in the back, this bracket is bolted on. This catches, when the springs get compressed, it'll catch right there. That's just bolted on, easy to get off. Here at the front, this is welded to the front spring hanger. So I got to cut those welds and cut that off. The one thing that's not so obvious about this rear suspension is that somebody actually added 2 additional leafs to the stock spring pack. And you can see here, you can no longer get the retainer bolt there in that clamp, okay? Now this has been, somebody welded a strap there. You can see it back here. This one's still welded on. All right, so that's gonna get replaced. This truck rides so terrible. It rides far worse than even the 1 ton. So in addition to cleaning up these leaf springs, I've got some new shocks. We're gonna get these old Bilsteins off. And then there's some other ancillary kind of welded on tabs and brackets back here. I'm not sure if this was for a license plate or a mud flap. Terrible wiring that still needs to be replaced. Let me show you the other side of the truck where I've actually completed the work. Here's the passenger side of the truck. We got those extra leaves taken out. They are right here, as a matter of fact. I don't know if these were, I was always under the assumption that these came out of another truck, just some junk truck that they had laying around, but this has a part number. So I'm curious if these may actually be like a purchased add-a-leaf from a suspension kit or something like that. Not sure, don't really care. But those are out. All right, put some new hardware in those straps. There's those new U-bolts that I've had for a year and a half. We got a new shock. All that crap has been cut off. The other thing that I've added here, 2 other things as a matter of fact. One, I added new spring isolators, okay? And then I took out the rubber bushings. These bushings are actually from the C10. These are the urethane bushings that I put in there when I did the flip kit, the drop kit on the C10. Well, not long after I did the drop kit, I switched it to air suspension. So these urethane bushings only have maybe 200 miles on them, and I'm happy that I saved them and I'm able to utilize them on this project. So. I'll just take a break right here. Everything that I've had to do on the driver's side of this truck has taken me twice as long as it has on the passenger side of the truck. For instance, this one little sleeve that I just got out, this is the fourth one I've done. It's the last one that I need to do, I think. There may be one in the shackle. Regardless, I had 3 others that came out super easy. They weren't this difficult. You just make a slice in there. It kind of relaxes the metal and it kind of squeezes together, I guess you could say. And then you could just hammer them out with a punch. And they come out really easy, but this one was stuck. This one took a lot of effort. Same with nearly everything under there. The bolts were way too tight. I kind of wish I'd done this side first and then filmed this side to show you that that it's really not that difficult. But I guess in the end I'm glad that I ran into a little problem like this to show you that you still can get these out. Just got to work at them a little bit more. everything done. I'm on my most common bumpy road. This is the road between my house and Home Depot, so it's kind of the road that I always use, especially in the truck. And I got a lot of miles on this road, so I know how it used to ride. It is dramatically better. In my head, I thought it was going to be exceptionally better, but it's not that. But it is so much better. It doesn't hit those hard bumps. It doesn't bounce you out of the seat like it used to. The front shocks are helping. That's all that I did to the front of the truck, and then of course you saw all the work that I did on the rear. But all in all, I'm real happy with it. In fact, let me speed up. This is a notoriously bad bump right here that'll make the boards of the tailgate bounce, and it didn't. So that's how much better it is. Anyway, that's it, guys. I appreciate you watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.